you've got your shop, you've got your clinics, you do your speaking engagements, you're Easton
Yeah.
ambassador, you're Blast ambassador.
Hmm.
Uh, you work on MLB Stacked. How do you manage all these things?
Um, just with a grateful heart, Ches, just with a grateful heart.
Yeah,
I
that sounds like some sunshine and rainbow shit.
Oh, I know. No, honestly, so I work with a team called Day Date Inc. and they handle my shop and anything that has to do with like logistics from, sending things out and buying things, all that stuff is handled by them. So they're a great team and they kind of take that off my plate because I was trying to handle that before and it wasn't not it's too much. So they do that. Camps and clinics, events, I schedule that. I'm used to it. I have a template. It's easy on my end at this point if people know how to act right. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
If people can do business correctly, it usually works out fine. As far as being a rep, Easton's been my most exciting venture recently. They're just a great team, and very creative and really like forward moving. So to kind of get in with them has been really exciting. And they honestly make it pretty easy and they have a clear vision of what they want. So it's easy to communicate and it's easy to knock things out and get it on the schedule. Blast, same thing. MLB's been really exciting. As far as there's something that we're waiting to announce. Obviously this quarantine has been kind of killing any marketing plan ever. So we're waiting to announce a partnership between me and MLB. And then the one thing that I can announce is something separate, which is this show called Stacked. So it is I'm the host of this show that you bring MLB players in and they are stacking blocks in that kind of game form while I'm asking them questions. And there's hard-hitting questions, there's really silly questions, but it's like a game format. And I think that it's been fun. We've shot 4 episodes and we have a few more episodes that were lined up for spring training in Florida, but they got wiped by all of this. So it's kind of a waiting game to launch. We will launch on opening day, and it'll be MLB's YouTube channel. So it's their first full production YouTube series. So it's really exciting. I always said I wanted to, either have a show or be a host of a show. And that kind of happened in the span of a week. They called, I auditioned, I was on a plane. We shot 4 episodes in the span of a week. It
Oh
was
wow.
crap. I didn't know, Ches, I didn't know what I was doing. I
It's the
was
best
like,
part. There's
it
that
was the
adrenaline rush.
best. But that's what, oh my God, I kid you not, I threw up before my first episode. People will laugh at that. I didn't want to admit that, but I totally threw up before my first episode. Like I was nervous, like really amped up. So it's a totally different game day, but it's
Mhm.
another game day. It's another version of stretching myself and being, vulnerable and going for something, even though I'm like, I don't know if I'm qualified for this. It's been so fun and rewarding. So that's really
Yeah.
exciting. That's a fun part.
What did you learn from those first 4 episodes?
About what?
Yourself.
That I still got it under pressure, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like I still got it. Like I learned that, I learned once the lights come on that like I'm good. And I feel like I was like that as a player. Like it was just
I know what you
it,
mean.
it turned on when the pressure was on and like you had to deliver. I think I thrived more in those situations than if nobody was watching. So it
Yeah.
was, it was a cool
Why
feeling.
why are those moments like so life-giving? I mean, you can feel like your blood pumping through your
Yes.
body.
No, it's like and I've been more appreciative of them now. I think when I was younger, I was like, oh, like you just kind of like don't want to feel that. You're like, I mean, it feels good after you get it done, but you're just like, damn, is this worth it? Like, all these feel like,
Mhm.
is this stress worth it? But then when I was doing this show, I was sitting and like getting my hair and makeup done and stuff. And I was thinking about like, this is such a privilege to still feel this way. Like, this is such an, like, a rad thing that I'm able to like conjure up these feelings and like my
Mhm.
body can respond this way, because how boring if you can't get that opportunity. Like how boring if you don't get that big shot to like have those feelings.
Well, it's the feeling of feeling alive
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
versus kind of like dead.
Yeah, no, and just like going
Or
through the
sleep or like
flow. Like,
sleepwalking. I
yes.
don't know.
No,
That's
completely.
that's how I describe it.
Yeah, sleepwalking.
Yeah.